Duke Robert the Fox of Apulia is an incredible character who starts with the highest martial trait, good genetics, and the start of a great kingdom, and we're going to be playing his brother-in-law, Duke Richard of Capua, who owns this one county and is surrounded by enemies, all because he's character of the week. The plan is to help this lesser-known Norman of Italy defeat his Norman rival Robert, and fully conquer the region to form the Kingdom of Sicily. And perhaps we will conquer a little more than that. Okay, so it looks like we started with half the administrator tree. And wait, okay, we've also started with these 4 diplomacy traits for some reason. Yeah, okay, cool, I guess. Well, I'm gonna switch things up for us and go into a chivalry focus, as a lot of this early game will be a lot of wars, and I want that extra advantage. The first goal was going to be to take Napoli from this poor guy with the funny hat. He had more troops than me, so naturally I created some more men-at-arms. I created some bowmen since I was broke. I also formed an alliance by marrying my little girl to this old man. I hoped for her sake that he would die before they get married. I'm sorry, funny hat man. I should have done this before the war started, but I forgot. I matrilineally married off a random courtier to the man with the highest martial skill I could find and put him in charge of my army. I defeated the enemy army easily by myself, so I was feeling pretty confident, so I rushed them and won another battle. I kinda just kept defeating their army. We sat on these 2 hills, but nothing was really happening. So I went to siege their capital, but I kind of got defeated because they hired some mercenaries or something. I really didn't want to have to call my allies, but I guess I have to. Oh. Yeah, we might be fucked. The council has decided that if you subscribe and leave a comment on this video, you can join the council yourself. I started a sway scheme on them while Napoli continued to death spiral on me. They tried to white peace me, but the hell I'm gonna stop now. Finally able to call in my ally, I spent the 150 prestige and invited their superior army to the war. Now that we got this guy in here, it should be pretty easy to win. Before I forget, I should probably send Robert a ward so he doesn't instantly conquer me. There's a penalty for declaring war on someone whose ward you have, and I think the AI doesn't like to get that penalty, so they tend to avoid it. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so I did all that ally stuff for nothing, because the enemy leader decided to essentially give himself up. Looks like we got Napoli now, which is great, since the county is way better than mine, and has a cool university style. The dog going crazy. After winning my first war, I started to fabricate a claim on my next target. I'm forming another alliance just in case. I'm not really sure how this works, but if this accolade gives me these heavy cavalry, this is going to be amazing. I don't see it as an available men at arms, but I do have convoys, which will be good for now whenever I can afford them. I got bored and declared a holy war on the tip of Sicily. I won it without a battle. Then my claim finished and I spent all my money on it. Unfortunately, Apulia beat me to it and took the county I claimed. I kinda wanted to declare war on the Pope, but I can't really afford it. I mean, I'd probably lose anyways. I think it would be cool to form a hybrid culture with one of these other ones, probably Greek or Sicilian. I'm gonna move my capital to Napoli for now, as it just seems like all in all it's a better county. Well, when in doubt, declare war on another faith. And okay, I can't afford it yet, but I'm like super close, so I'll just let them uptick, and now it's time for war. I don't think it'll be hard, so let's just send my troops in, although it says I probably won't win, which is scary. And it looks like it's too late to turn around, so yeah, let's hope for the best. And there we go, okay, nice. Holy shit, now that's a big army. Yeah, I'm gonna run away from that now. You join, and you join. I'm gonna try to go to seed to avoid the enemy. Oh shit, they caught me. I don't care about the plague recovery, I'm dying right now. I think this is a lost cause. At least I got a dynasty perk. I'm feeling low today. Once my allies get here, I think I'm gonna try to fight, although the enemy might heavily outnumber us. Oh, okay, cool, great, yeah. So now it's not a great time, rebels. They are rebelling for this little county down here, but I don't even control it right now, so that's kind of funny. Where the hell are my guys sailing to? Oh my god, they're fighting in another war. Yeah, I'm screwed. I think I'm just gonna surrender this war. Now my army is kind of destroyed, so fighting these rebels might be hard. I'm gonna wait for my troops to either come back or for an ally to get here. Wait, you know what? I'll actually buy some new troops. I can almost afford the heavy cavalry, so I'll just wait for that. And boop, bada beep, we got them horses. I really don't want them to fully siege this castle, so I think I'll just fight them right before they finish it. Hey, there's my ally. Should be pretty easy to win this now. Just in time too. I'm gonna kill you guys for rebelling. I just want you to know that. Oh, hey Pope. Yeah, sure, I'll promote your legend. Now that's interesting. The culture in Capua has changed to Sicilian. Everyone around me is Sicilian, so I'm going to start promoting cultural acceptance for the future potential of a hybrid culture. I didn't realize promoting another person's legend would cost me money, but I guess it makes sense. I know you paid me, but I'm gonna put an end to that. Yeah, you know what, that makes sense, but I think I still made a profit. At this point in the game, everyone around me was much stronger than I was. I'm pretty sure the only reason Apulia wasn't conquering me was because of the ward from earlier. I was worried that the Byzantines would attempt a conquest, so I sent them a word as well. Since it looked like I was going to need to wait for Robert the Fox to die before continuing expanding, I focused on what it would take to form a hybrid culture. I also spent my money on upgrading the counties that I currently held. I was getting old and my health was now poor. My son had a decent martial education and decent traits, so I wasn't too worried about that. Granted, I knew I was going to have to fight my brothers to consolidate the realm again after succession. Oh shit. I was literally just looking at the succession and my heir. It looks like I lost every county except for Napoli to my brothers. Now, I don't really want to get the negatives from revoking titles, so I'll start fabricating a claim, which will help me revoke the land vault penalty. It looks like this guy was just trying to murder some random. Good thing I'm in charge now. Let's upgrade the military just a bit. Maybe I could murder my brother for a quicker exchange of land? I'm sure Johnny Boy won't mind. Oh shit. Well, okay, that's not gonna work. In the meantime, it looks like I can negotiate some good alliances. Might as well ally with Robert and wait for him to die. Wait, what? I don't remember this happening, but apparently my brother attempted family murder. What a monster. Who would do that kind of thing? I'm gonna raise my military in his land, then try to imprison him, and it should be a pretty easy war. I mean, there's a free win right there. Now let me just take that capital. Bro is really trying to take my capital? My son just came of age, and he kinda sucks. Oh, you got to be kidding me. This many troops for Palermo? I'm so close to winning this imprisonment war too. Well, it looks like Bohemia will ally with me, which should help. I'll also marry my other daughter to this old club-footed guy for a few more troops. Well, we've won the first war, so I should be able to take the county now. Oh, okay, I guess I can't do that until I win this other war. I'm not sure where the rest of the army is, but this part is split up, so I should be able to just win this first part of the battle pretty easily. Wait, are you kidding me? I did it again, oh my god. I didn't need all those allies again. It's okay. I suppose it's better to win by too much than risk losing. Robert finally died, and in his place was now this guy. No, I mean literally, his name is Guy. He was a drunk, and also much weaker than his father. And he was in 2 wars. I didn't have a war goal, so I wanted to start fabricating a claim, but I had to wait, since I was already claiming my other brother's county. My fabricate claim on my brother's land finished. Hi brother, can I have your land please? Nope, okay, I'm sorry, but I am gonna have to kill you now. Was that really worth it? Now I have your land and you're in prison. Let's fabricate a claim for this county next to my land. The acceptance is actually getting pretty close to 40%, which is what we need for the hybrid culture. Guy is actually helping us here by promoting acceptance as well. There's my claim completed. We're actually much stronger from the looks of it, so I'm just gonna go for it. Again? Right now? Aight. Come save me, allies. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on this first war and hopefully win quick enough to not lose the other war. It's taking me forever to siege this castle, so I'm gonna create as many mangonels as I can. Wait, okay, so Guy is dead, which means I'm probably fighting someone who doesn't even have an army now. The enemy in Palermo is going to siege the castle there, but hopefully I'll be able to come in and take it back soon. You know what? With Guy dead, I'm actually going to focus on the defensive war. The AI is pretty stupid, so they sailed to my capital, so I should just be able to crush them there. Damn, okay allies, you better get here now. Oh, yeah, they got destroyed. I'm just going to sail straight to Palermo. I don't even know what's happening, but my allies are walking around the long way. There's a loss, but my allies won a battle at least. There are so many different wars going around here that honestly it's just all confusing at this point. I don't even know what happened, but I just won the Holy War for Palermo. The other war should be pretty easy now. Oh, cool, so I captured King Guy. Bro's son was also named Guy, I guess. And there we go, another county acquired. Also, the Kingdom of Sicily was formed. I'll take that for myself later. This little boy right here is fabricating claims on my capital. Really? I mean, his army kind of sucks, so I guess I don't really mind. I continued to fabricate claims on more Sicily as I waited for my truce to end. I finally reached enough cultural acceptance to merge with the Sicilian culture. I kept the bellicose pillar, I got rid of the ruling caste tradition and kept everything else. And bam! Created a new hybrid culture. Guess what, Guy? Looks like our truce ended. And you only have 69 troops. There's 1 castle sieged, 2 castles sieged, 3 castles. Guys, can you move? I want to take that. Never mind. Let me go kill the guy. Oh, I killed 69 men to get 69 combat score. Nice. And that's 4. So I've been doing a bunch of claims and I kept getting just a county. But now you give me a duchy? I already have the rest of it. A duchy claim means nothing here. It looks like winning that war has put me in another one. I don't like the 50-50 odds, but also my parents didn't raise a scaredy cat. Hell yeah, not even close. It looks like they have more troops this time, so I'm gonna increase the size of my army. And it's gonna be another 50-50 from the looks of it. I'm gonna wait for my troops to grow. Oh yeah, this is a defensive war. I can call in my allies for free. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, fuck it. I don't want to lose the castle. Yes, we won. Okay, not even close. Thanks for the 50 bucks, losers. Oh, come on. You didn't even help. I won the war before you got here. Well, I died. It doesn't look like I'm very talented, but my son seems pretty good. So this Catholic guy here is saying my wife is my cousin or sister or something. And yeah, that's definitely not true. But I mean, my wife kind of sucks. I think I'm just going to accept the divorce. Speaking of divorce, my son can get married. Let me see if there's any geniuses. Ooh, this girl looks good. She's young, a genius, and beautiful. That'll be pretty good for the dynasty. I appreciate the confidence, Pope, but I don't think I want the kingdom to Castile. I will take your gold, though. I continued to create claims while setting up my dynasty for the future by marrying my son to someone with amazing traits. What happened next was not what I was expecting. Scheme successful? I didn't even think I was doing any schemes. What? My sister and my son? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Do I imprison them? He was supposed to be my incredible heir. He left a beautiful genius for his lame-ass aunt. Yeah, and of course he's excommunicated. I don't really want him as an heir now. Better start educating my other son. I'm continuing with the focus on law. Oh hey, the Byzantines want to ally with me. At least I have one sister being useful. And they're immediately dragging me into a war. Yeah, I get it now. Apulia had finally broken up, and I had claims for all of Calabria, so I declared war on the much weaker enemy. There's these other guys here, but they're kind of scared, so I think I should just be able to take this castle and win the war. Yep, there we go. Oh shit, I should have read that. I did not mean to do a duel. Oh, okay, well, I lost, but luckily it wasn't to the death. I can create the Kingdom of Sicily once I get 400 gold, which should be any day now. What? And we've done it. I'm officially a king. Now, okay, I know the goal was to technically create the Kingdom of Sicily, but can you really say you've done that when the Byzantines own all of this? And why just stop here at a kingdom anyways? I'm going to take over all of Sicily and then take it from there, starting with this county of Bari. The first crusades are starting soon for Jerusalem, and you know, I gotta join, of course. Okay, so the Byzantines are inviting me to another war. I'm gonna put my sister as the beneficiary for this crusade. That was easy. I don't know what happened, but it looks like I'm in another war and they're trying to take my land. And now the crusade has started as well. What the fuck? I'm in like 4 wars. I really need to fight these guys now, or they'll win the war after they take that castle. I have allies coming in, but I need them to hurry. Okay, I'm just gonna start it. Okay, we're gonna win. Wait, seriously? Okay, never mind, we just lost, I guess. Don't worry, boys, my army is coming. Looks like the enemy is going to attack me. Guys? Yeah, okay, so I don't have an army anymore. They captured my heir, but honestly, I just hope they kill him. Aw, man, they gave it back. Oh, hey, we won the crusade. Wait, seriously? I was in first place in war score? I literally only got my army destroyed. Well, my sister owns Jerusalem now. You know what? I don't even need an army to defeat you. That's mine now. Okay, so executing him seems like a bad idea for my character, so I'm just gonna throw him into the dungeon until he dies. Wait, that's weird. Why are they declaring war on me? What? Where's the war? Am I missing something? Yeah, that's weird. Speaking of which, let's torture my son. Oh no, my son died. I can't believe it. Anyways, my second son has come of age, and yo, he actually has a better education than my first heir that we don't talk about anymore. I'm gonna marry him to this Amazonian woman, and I swear to God, if he runs away with his aunt. I'm not sure if this is true, but do co-monarchs gain extra stats? Just in case they do, I'm making my son a co-monarch. I'll also make him my marshal. I think that should improve his skill. I want to build the university. The money won't be a problem, but I need to have a higher fame level and I need to increase the development. The development will hit 30 soon, so I'll just have to get more prestige. Ooh, a shiny weapon. Let's see. Oh, nice. Those are some pretty good stats. For the fame, I'm going to hold a bunch of feasts and hunts. You know, it would be funny. What if I declared war on the Pope? I got the Byzantines, so I think I'll be able to win. You know what? I can also call in my new ally, France. The Pope is kind of screwed. They have about 8,000 men going for my capital here. Enough of my allies have arrived, and I really don't want to lose my capital, so I just have to attack now. I just have too many allies for the Pope. Even Aquitaine wants to ally with me now. Oh man, I love whatever that perk is that lets me win at 90%. The Pope is still willing to give me money. I really want to end my alliance with the Byzantines. This alliance makes us incredibly strong, but I just want to unify Sicily at this point. I slayed a legendary wolf. My character is pretty cool now. And now that's a good court artifact. Wait, what? Really? Tuscany is saying that they'll become my vassal? I guess they're scared of the HRE. There's actually a lot more land. I can now build a university, so of course I'm going to do just that. It looks like the Byzantines here have brought us into a war for Syria against the Seljuks. I have a bunch of extra prestige from all those hunts and feasts, so I'm going to increase my crown authority. I took another county in Italy, just because I could. When I hit 500 gold, I can steal the kingdom title from the Pope. Man, you guys are really not good at staying out of wars, but yeah, I'll join. I'm not going to send any troops though. Right now would be such a good time to declare war on the Byzantines. I'm allied through a marriage between my sister and this dude. So what if I was to, murder her? Wait, okay, so I haven't been helping them in the war, and normally when an ally does that, I'm like, okay, sorry bro, I'll come. But like, there's an option here to break the alliance for only 150 prestige, and that's way easier than murder. Unfortunately, I can't declare war on them since I'm on their side in the other wars, so I'll need to wait for those to finish first. While waiting for the wars to end, I continued to level up the buildings in my domain. I unlocked the windmills technology, and built those throughout my realm as well. Windmills are great. They have high taxes and give you development growth. Now, okay guys, I know I don't technically have to murder her, but like... Okay, that was stupid, but I had to. The Byzantine War finally ended. I usurped the kingdom of Romagna from the Pope, and added a succession law so that I would be able to hold on to both kingdoms no matter how many kids I have. If I had 2 sons, the second son would take the other kingdom and get independence. You know what? Let's set an election to Sicily as well. It could let us pivot to another character in the future, which could be funny. See, now my succession is perfect and I'll keep every title. I want to declare war on the Byzantines, but I'll need to get a couple more claims. Now my ally needs my help in a war. Okay, it looks like my French ally. Maybe I should send troops to help. You know, they've been a good ally. Oh, okay, yeah, that's awkward. Let's use all my money to upgrade these bad boys. They're really just declaring war for a county? I guess I could surrender if I really wanted to. I don't want to though, so I'm not gonna do that. Wait, I might be able to win a battle if they sail right on top of me. Oh, shit. Okay, no I won't. Okay, that's unfortunate. I should have hid until my allies arrived. They're going for my capital now. I have one group of allies and another on the way. They're gonna take my capital, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I'm gonna try to bait them to fight me on the mountains. Wait, they're actually coming? Okay, allies, I'm really gonna need your help, please. Oh. Holy shit, we're bringing it back. Oh my god. Okay, I thought I lost. They're coming back. We're on the mountains again, so I'm hopeful. There we go. Let's get it. I'm a 69-year-old man, so hopefully I'll be able to win this war before dying. They're doing it again? What? I made fun of this man for his education, but look how good of a commander he ended up becoming. 3,521. That's the amount of gold they're gonna give me. Look like someone's rich now. It wouldn't be an Italy game without a few rebellions. Oh, damn. I was not expecting that. That's a Byzantine vassal. I don't really care which army this is, but they are getting off a boat, so now's a great time to attack. I just stack wiped like 4,000 guys. Yep, that tracks. We're not nearly as good as the last guy, but we already have some pretty good general stats. My first action as king will be to divorce my wife. Whoa, okay. So those heavy cavalry troops that I couldn't find earlier are here now, and they have amazing stats. They have a high base cost, but the maintenance isn't much more than regular heavy infantry, so they seem totally worth it. Hopefully this wife will give me a son. Okay, you guys don't have to dogpile on me, right? You're all gonna lose. There's the First War won. This is actually a massacre. There's the Liberty War done. And there's the Third War won. Okay, cool. I finally had a son. They're already at war, so hopefully this won't be too hard. Now granted, they do technically have double my troops, but I think I should be fine. They just sailed 5,000 troops to my land. Actually 10,000, but they are split up for a bit. Okay, I was able to catch them while they have the disembark penalty. And holy shit, did I just stack wipe 10,000 troops? The Pope is inviting me to another crusade, this time for Egypt. I'm not sure if this is technically a crusade, but I'm being invited to a great holy war against the Byzantine Empire, which, is my greatest enemy now, so why would I ever say no? In fact, I want to be the leader of the war. After the first battle, the war went smoothly as the Byzantines were unable to regain enough strength to challenge my army. That war was another step closer to a united Sicily. The war for the Byzantine Empire is starting, and it's considered a Crusader war, but not a crusade, which is confusing, but I don't really care what it is, as long as I get to fight the Byzantines. We have 25,000 men, and they have a broken army of 6,000, thanks to me in the last war, of course. I'm sailing straight to Constantinople. Wait, okay, they're attacking my land directly? Okay, allies, I appreciate the support, but I really don't need you to follow. These battles aren't that hard, as we greatly outnumber them. I think I just need to keep sieging castles. There we go. The Byzantines are destroyed. Whoa, okay, wait. This is crazy. When I said the Byzantines were destroyed, I meant it like in the battle. I didn't realize I was actually fully dismantling the empire. Oh my god, wait, I gotta pick who gets the Latin Empire. I mean, I have to do it. There we are. Officially an empire. The map looks really weird with the Byzantines split up. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. There's a crusade for Egypt going on right now. My allies keep taking fights, so I'll just be the sieger. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Is that my daughter? Oh, yep, cool. Looks like my daughter's now the Queen of Egypt. To finish the Kingdom of Sicily, all I have to do now is actually take Sicily. So I did. I also went and killed thousands of peasants who were rebelling. You know when I said all of Sicily? I missed a spot. I've done everything I wanted to, so of course all that's left now is to take Rome and kill the Pope. I don't even need allies this time, I'm just crushing them in every fight. I now own Rome. I'm not even gonna keep it for myself, that's how cool I am. Looks like I accidentally created a cool empire. I'd say my dynasty definitely beat out Robert's. Hi, please subscribe. Think of all the gold you'll get if you subscribe.